الطفل وحده والليالي ورصاص من حوله وجنود. وقف الطفل والحجارة أكوام وعيناه عزمة وصمود. لا يرى عن يمينه من معين، لا يرى عن شماله من يذود. كل ساح سعى إلي خلاء، كل درب يشق مسدود. وقف الطفل وحده والليالي ورصاص من حوله وجنود. وقف الطفل والحجارة أكوام وعيناه عزمة وصمود. وعيناه عزمة وصمود. وقف الطفل عند بابك يا قدس، ونادته من هناك الجدود. وتلاقت أصداؤها وطيوف بين عينيه حومت وبنود.
Thank you. I've devoted most of my adult life, a large part of it, to studying the Israel-Palestine conflict. And the most striking thing, when you look at the actual record on the conflict, the historical record, the human rights record, the diplomatic record, the most striking thing is, when you look at the actual record, how little controversy, how little dispute, how little disagreement there is among the experts and authorities. Yet, when you enter the arena of public debate, public discussion, the media, all of a sudden, the Israel-Palestine conflict becomes so controversial. It's as if nobody agrees on anything. And it's my view that the vast preponderance of this alleged controversy is fabricated. It's conjured up. It's contrived by the pro-Israel lobby in order to sow confusion, deflect attention from, and stifle discussion about the actual record, which is so damning of Israel. The main means used are, first of all, to mystify the conflict, to claim that it's so complicated that it requires a knowledge the equivalent of rocket science to penetrate its mysteries. Secondly, the dragging in of extraneous issues, like the so-called new anti-Semitism. And finally, the vast proliferation of misinformation, disinformation, and sheer fraud, which masquerades as scholarship and which is then validated and even acclaimed by the mainstream media. That's the problem.
My late father was in Auschwitz concentration camp. My late mother was in Majdanek concentration camp. Every single member of my family on both sides was exterminated. Both of my parents were in the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. And it's precisely and exactly because of the lessons my parents taught me and my two siblings that I will not be silent when Israel commits its crimes against the Palestinians. And I consider nothing more despicable than to use their suffering and their martyrdom to try to justify the torture, the brutalization, the demolition of homes that Israel daily commits against the Palestinians. So I refuse any longer to be intimidated or browbeaten by the tears. If you had any heart in you, you would be crying for the Palestinians, not for what's being done.
I've never been in a crowd like this. They're nuts.